Hey guys, welcome to week 19 of Comicgeddon.
We're all Geeking collide.
We're your hosts. I'm Shannon.
I'm John Wise.
You had to put emphasis on that last name, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so as we all know, San Diego Comic-Con happened this week.
Yes.
It's
so
still
much
happening,
to go.
yeah.
So much to go. No, it ended yesterday.
It is, yeah, okay.
It started, I believe it was Wednesday, and it goes all the way to Sunday. And my God, did we get home? I said, there's stuff that he forgot to put on here that we're gonna go over. What we think. There's stuff. It's just.
We were going to have Chris back on the show today.
And we might if he calls.
Yeah, but he wouldn't answer his phone, so we're hoping to make him a regular on the show.
Yeah.
Via phone.
Via phone.
Yeah.
There's a lot to go over, though. I mean, we got so much news in the flash this week because it's San Diego Comic-Con, so it might actually go a little over. We've got the main toy review, which I'll be reviewing the 1989 Batmobile, which is stylized after the Tim Burton movie.
Marissa will be on for Comicgeddon Kids, and she will be reviewing Spider-Girl from the Marvel Legends toy line.
Yes. We'll have a movie review from me, because last night I went and saw Batman, The Killing Joke, so I'll be going over that, as well as the Blu-ray, DVD combo of the Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition, which we didn't do last week. We'll do this week.
Very cool. All right, so let's jump into it. This week, it was announced that Katie Cassidy, however you say her name, signed a deal to appear as a series regular on all the DC CW shows. Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl.
Because of Flashpoint, technically she could still be alive.
Yeah.
So
they don't know if she's going to be Black Canary though or Black Siren. So
because she did show up in both.
Right.
Daredevil has been renewed for season 3.
Yep.
We also, along with that announcement, got a teaser trailer for the Defenders.
Yep. Which will have Iron Fist. It'll have Agent Carter.
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Is Agent Carter going to be in it?
I believe so. No, Jessica Jones. I'm sorry.
Okay, Jessica Jones. Iron Fist.
Iron Fist, yes.
And Danny Rand.
And they're all going to be brought together by.
It sounded like Stick.
Yeah, by Stick.
So it almost sounded like Stick was going to be the baddie in this one. That's what it sounded like.
The what?
It almost sounded like he was going to be the bad guy.
No, he's supposed to unite them to take on a hand or something.
Okay.
Because as we know, season 2 of Daredevil ended with an epic battle between Daredevil, Elektra, Punisher, and the Hand. So I kind of wish they would have included Elektra in that.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty badass.
And who is Danny Rand? The trailer for Netflix's Iron Fist hit the con this week, along with the Luke Cage teaser trailer as well. So I mean, Netflix has got their together, and we're excited. We can't wait.
And before we go any further on news in a flash, you guys might be wondering what's going on with the background. It's an all blue background this week.
Why is it all blue, Shannon?
Because
is it sad?
I'm blue. No. That song's going to be stuck in your head the rest of the day. I'll play it for you. No, a friend of mine and a friend of his actually created us a custom sign that said Comicgeddon that's going to go right here. They're going to be bringing it in here shortly.
Which we'll put on here.
Yeah. Along with Wild Bill, who is the artist. He's going to be bringing in a bunch of his artwork. Hopefully we can talk him into consigning it here in the shop and displaying it. We'll interview him as well. But yeah, the sign is going to be the first part of our new set.
Yeah. We're getting a piece together, okay.
We're also expecting to receive a cardboard Ghostbuster standee from the movie theater here in town.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So anyway, of course, Flashpoint was confirmed on the CW,
Of course.
and it will cross over.
And all the
which will more than likely be how Supergirl crosses over to the CW.
That'd be the one that would make the most sense.
Yes. The Legion of Doom is coming to the CW. They've signed a deal. The majority of them have signed a deal where they'll cross over.
Which, of course, what we've confirmed that one of them is Damian Dark.
One of them is Damian Dark, Dark Archer.
Captain Cold.
Yeah, Reverse Flash.
So,
and in the image, the teaser image, Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. Not the Legion of Doom we remember from our youth, but it'd be nice if we got maybe Solomon Grundy in there.
I'm wondering if maybe Maxwell Lord is going to have anything to do with it too, since got to have a Supergirl villain in there.
Yeah.
Take place of Lex Luthor.
It has been confirmed that she was going to be in, so.
Yeah.
We have one of the biggest things we got that was very unexpected was we got a Justice League trailer.
Yes.
What'd you think of it?
I thought it was pretty good. I'd still like to know how they plan on bringing Superman in.
They never announced that he was going to be in it, though. So
in all the
in all the promotional material, I know Superman's in here. I'm sure he'll show up at the tail end. I'm sure he'll show up at the tail end and save the day.
Right.
So, but no, I liked the trailer.
Yeah. What did you think of Batman's new costume?
The darker version?
Yeah.
Bothered me a whole lot.
No, I thought it looked pretty good.
I like the back and forth between him and Barry Allen.
Yeah.
Now that we got more of it, it's the same guy playing him, but he looks less emo.
Right, and I actually kind of like the Flash costume.
I'm not a fan of it. It looks too Daredevil-ish on Netflix.
See, it looks brighter, which is what the Flash should be.
There shouldn't be any black.
No, there shouldn't be. But it does look. I'm kind of up in the air. I think it's kind of tied with the CW.
I like the CW version better.
I like the bright red for it. Plus, did you notice he's got the actual wings on the ears instead of the lightning bolts?
I prefer the lightning bolt.
I prefer the wings. That's classic Barry Allen Flash right there. The lightning bolts didn't come in until
I think the lightning bolt
Wally West.
Is more of an improvement on the costume.
Yeah, but if you're going to do the lightning bolts, it needs to be Wally West as the Flash.
Well, I will say kudos to them for, at least doing some type of honor and tradition.
Which, if you notice, it did, both versions did kind of mix up the Barry Allen and Wally West Flash costumes with.
I wanted to hug you too. I felt left out.
Don't make me backhand you.
In the trailer, though, we also not only got our first actual full non-dream appearance of Barry Allen as the Flash, but we also got full-on appearance of Cyborg, and the banter again between Bruce Wayne and Arthur Curry, as Bruce does know who Aquaman's true identity is.
And what gets me is that it was Bruce Wayne assembling the team, not Batman.
Yeah. So I think we might be getting more Batman or more Bruce Wayne in this maybe than Batman.
Yeah.
So, and of course with the Justice League trailer, we got our all new full-on trailer of the Wonder Woman trailer, and it looks amazing.
I haven't seen the Wonder Woman trailer.
It is amazing. You can't find it?
No.
Oh, I'll see if I can find a link and send it to you. Because it was officially sent out. I don't think it was actually copied and sent like the ones last year.
And also, there is a rumor that the Flash may have a cameo appearance in Suicide Squad.
Oh, that's cool. Well, we already know that Batman's going to show up.
Yeah.
So
Batman's going to be going after the Joker.
The Joker and Harley Quinn, which is assumably to be a flashback. So, moving on. We also got Spider-Man Homecoming news.
But now before that, you're kind of skipping ahead.
Am I skipping over to more
Yes,
DC?
you missed one.
What did I miss? Oh!
Brie Larson
I was getting to
Captain Marvel.
I was going to do the whole Marvel thing. But yeah, Brie Larson has been officially casted, much to my disappointment, as Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Nothing against Brie Larson. I think she's going to do a fantastic job. I have no doubt.
See,
not who I wanted.
What has she played in?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Not who I wanted.
No.
I kind of wanted Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
I think she looked more the part, Acting wise, maybe, but come on, we got Dave Bautista, in there. Why? I mean, he's not Academy Award winning actor. So, but Brie Larson has officially been cast as Captain Marvel, and I'm assuming that she's going to start making her first appearance. I'm assuming probably by the end credits of Spider-Man.
Speaking of Spider-Man,
the
the villains for Spider-Man Homecoming have been...
well, it's been hinted at Shocker and the Tinkerer. And we got our first actual appearance of the Vulture and how he's going to appear in the movie. It is still yet to be confirmed. I jumped the gun online. It's still yet to be confirmed if it's Michael Keaton playing the Vulture. We just know he's going to be in it.
I have a feeling that Michael Keaton might end up being the Tinkerer. Throw a curveball.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I hope that'd be a waste of his talent.
Yeah.
So
Birdman was.
I liked it.
For it.
I don't like that.
The single camera.
Oh, I love the fact that it was supposed to look like one continuous shot. I love those. And the way they pulled it, in that movie, a little trivia, I believe there was only like 6 actual cuts in that whole movie. So I was enjoying it.
DC Animation has announced 3 new animated movies, one of which being The Judas Contract.
And what is the Judas Contract?
The Judas Contract is the first appearance of Dick Grayson as Nightwing. It is also the first appearance of Death from Stroke, Slade Wilson. And
Stroke Death.
Yeah, Stroke Death.
Have you seen that Lego Batman movie?
No.
Oh, he's named Stroke Death. And Batman is named Batface. These Lego Batman movies are
And
awesome.
I believe that is actually Deathstroke's son.
Stroke Death.
Something like that. But yeah, this is the first appearance of 2 major characters that became an integral part of comic book history. As we know, Deathstroke was the prototype for Deadpool.
Yeah.
I mean, they completely ripped off
ripped them off.
There's no easy way around it. Even the creator admitted that. I mean, Slade Wilson, Wade Wilson.
But we're also getting Justice League Dark.
That we are.
Batman Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
So Batman Harley Quinn's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I kind of hope it's going to be similar to the episode of Batman Animated Series where Batman has to use Harley to find Joker. Remember that episode? Maybe she got rehabilitated. She wanted to
that other episode of.
She wanted in an episode. I forget the name of it, but she was rehabilitated. She wanted a dress. She wanted to buy it. She forgot she had it. It went off, and she went off on this whole I tried to go good, and she's causing all this havoc and everything. And Batman's trying to help her. And in the end, Batman actually buys her the dress, gives it to her, and Harley says, "What the hell?" and slaps him with a big freaking kiss. Just shocking Batman altogether, and yeah, it was pretty cool. I wish I remember the name of it.
And I think he kind of smiled after that too. When
he blushed a little bit, yeah.
Also,
especially if it was,
Robbie Reyes, however you pronounce his name, will be the Ghost Rider on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
But not the Ghost Rider it's going to be the newer version where he's in that awesome souped up car.
Yeah.
So, I mean, regardless, he's not going to be Danny Ketch. Thank you.
Or Johnny
Blaze. So he's going to be the 3rd incarnation. And you know what? We're getting Ghost Rider. I don't care as long as he has a skull.
I think they should just rename him Ghost Driver.
Ghost Driver. So, but it's going to be awesome. It may actually bring S.H.I.E.L.D.'s numbers back up. And of course, our assumption as to why they moved the time slot to the death slot is now been pretty much confirmed because of Ghost Rider. Because you can't have a Ghost Rider without darker tones.
Right.
So.
Also,
I didn't read about this one.
It's rumored that Rita Repulsa may in fact be the Green Ranger in the new Power Rangers movie.
Now, I've been assuming for a while that she was going to be using the green power.
If you look at her staff, the green power coin is in her staff.
And Did you see the way the coins look?
Yeah.
And that's so far the only thing I know. They look basically like the rocks that you would see a mosquito in sap.
Yeah.
But the costumes, which again was revealed this past week at San Diego Comic Con, look awesome.
Yeah.
They
And
revealed the action figures.
if you look at Rita Repulsa's green costume and compare it to Kimberly and Trini's costumes, it's a spitting image minus the skin. Yeah. So we're thinking that maybe, in the TV show, Rita Repulsa was once good. She became corrupted. Then she went back to being good as the Mystic Mother.
Mystic Mother. The Mystic Force Power Rangers. My favorite version of it.
So they may be doing something like that where she was once good. The green power coin got damaged or something, and it corrupted not only the power coin but also her.
Maybe.
That would be interesting.
Speaking of trailers and everything else, we also got our first trailer of the Star Trek Discovery show.
NCC 1031.
Discovery. That's the name of the ship and the show, which is of course going to debut on the CBS pay.
Now, did you
series.
happen to see the similarities between the Starship Discovery and Klingon ships, like the Klingon
It does
version?
have a Klingon vibe to it.
I think they might be in this new show. Might be unifying the Empire with the Federation.
Much like the Vulcans were originally unified when Starfleet was in Star Trek first aired.
Right.
So that'd be an interesting little twist. So
Doc Ock is going to be making his presence felt in the Spider-Man comics.
He's back.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
It's not yet known if it's an earlier version of Doc Ock from before he learned everything he needed to learn about responsibility.
What we saw at the end of the first issue of Amazing Spider-Man, that he is in fact in one of the cyborg robot things. So. And
it looks like they're going to be using a more Spider-Man 2 look for him, which would be cool. The trench coat.
Black Panther news. It has been confirmed that Michael B. Jordan is playing the main villain in Black Panther. Also today, it was announced that there's going to be 2 villains. It was unofficial news that was accidentally, I think, brought out. It's assuming it's going to be Alyssa's Claw. So.
Which, as we know, Claw was in Age of Ultron. He was the bearded guy, got his hand taken off.
It was Smeagol. Yeah. Andy Serkis. Part of the plot is something so awful is happening in Wakanda that Black Panther may need the help of the CIA. So yeah,
that'd be interesting. Because as we know, Wakanda is very
closed.
Very closed. They don't like outsiders in there.
No.
So that could be interesting. Any other news?
So much news.
What do you think about the reveal that Arrow is going to be going back to street level crime?
It's fine with me. At this point, I think it needs to go back to basics and it's going to survive another season.
And the new team he's putting together, Artemis, and then there's Mr. Terrific, who is actually going to become a vigilante in this season. And then
what's his name's actually going to have a new helmet. Guardian's going to have a new helmet.
Guardian, you mean Spartan?
Eagle.
Spartan.
Eagle. Oh, I'm sorry. It's been so. I always related him to Guardian because it was rumored for a long time that's who it was going to be. Yeah. Spartan is going to have a new helmet.
He should become Guardian.
I don't see why they didn't make him Guardian.
Same helmet and everything.
Pretty much.
Then the Flash with Flashpoint. Wally West is the Flash in the Flashpoint universe.
Right. And Barry's relationship with Wally's dad is not going to be like it was. They didn't, because Barry's parents did die, so he never got to live with West.
Even though Iris and Barry were friends as kids, they grew apart.
Yeah.
And she doesn't really remember him anymore.
Right.
And, of course, Joe doesn't know him at all.
No, really. So there's not that bond.
And Reverse Flash is going to be back. He's going to play a very big role. There was a scene where Barry Allen has him trapped in a cell, and who's the villain now, Barry? So
right now we're at this point where we're stuck trying to go over everything that was announced at San Diego Comic-Con.
Right.
Of course, last week we announced that they're going to be bringing in Oracle and Batwoman and Batman. So with Superman coming in on Supergirl this season, it's going to be really.
What do you think about the casting?
I have no problem with the casting right now.
If he's going to be Superman, they really need to do something about the unibrow. I've had a big problem with that since he was in Seventh Heaven. You know, he's got these big bushy ass eyebrows and they connect, right? So they definitely need to, you know, do waxing a little bit and.
It's the Superbrow.
Superbrow.
So
if you guys like that, hashtag Superbrow.
Superbrow. Sounds like a grindhouse movie.
All right, so we will be back with John's toy review, and then John is going to be joining Marissa for Comicgeddon Kids. So we'll be back. Stay tuned.